Hey everybody! So we're going to be checking out a Tamil trailer for a movie called Rum. And as you can see in the poster, it says it's a musical that Anirudh, Anirudh, let me know if I pronounced his name right, is the composer. The music is from him. I'm assuming he's a very popular because they talk about him a lot in all of the stuff that I've read. And this is a horror film. So it's like a horror film musical. I don't know if they're saying musical as if it's the music has something to do with the storyline. Like in American musicals, they're kind of singing about what's going on. Are they going to do that, or is it going to be more like a music video that some other Tamil movies have, where they have a song, but it doesn't really have much to do with what's going on in the story sometimes. But I'm sure they'll show some of that in the teaser. But this teaser I've got doesn't have any subtitles, so I don't know what they're going to be saying. Any dialogue that's in this, I would really appreciate some context. If you guys want to give me a translation or some context of what they're saying. So my review of this trailer is going to be based off of what I see and not what I hear, and then I'll try and glean some what I can get out of it. Maybe I can figure out some of the story just based on what's going on and what I've read. Pretty much just that it's a horror film with some songs in it. So let us check out the Tamil teaser for Rum, and we'll talk about it afterwards. Nice. A heist horror adventure. Oh, that's interesting. Don't have to worry about dialogue, it seems. Jump scare. Jump scare. At least it's set up for a jump scare. Picture. There you go. I knew there was a jump scare. Interesting. All right. So I like the style, the way that it's filmed. Very stylized filmmaking, which works for some horror movies, depending on what you're doing. That's one of the things I do like about horror movies or suspense genres, is that you can get some really interesting camera angles because you're trying to off-put the audience. You know, you're trying to make them feel uncomfortable or uneasy or it feel weird. And that's when you can do the nice high angles, or even the upside down angles where you're looking at a different point of view. I don't quite know why they did the still, where it looked like the two guys were falling and the table was moving and popcorn or whatever was in that bowl is flying in the air, and they had the frozen sequence rotating around. I don't know why they were doing that. I hope they give a reason and it's not just done because they can. Those kind of shots usually only work in action films like Matrix. And I don't really like them being overly used. So unless there's a reason for it, like they're stopping the motion to try and show something else that happens in that scene. Or I can't really think of another reason, really. Time stopped. You know, maybe something else is moving in the background. I could see that, yeah. But other than that, I would need an explanation. If they don't give an explanation of why they did that shot, then I wouldn't like that shot being done. I would think it would be just done because they could do it, and that's not a good reason. I did like the shot at the end, that scene where she's got the lantern. It's a very green filter, very dark. You can't tell what's around her. And she's looking forward and trying to see, and she's hearing the creaking. She's looking at the pictures, and then you have the hand come in and grab her and pull her back. You know, that's a very classic horror genre sequence. Yeah, I've been doing it for decades. You know, the hand, actually for almost probably more than 100 years. You got a hand come out of nowhere and grab and pull them back in. It's very classic, but always, you know, it still works. There's a lot of things that never get old, and they still work. They still get you. Wasn't as much of a jump scare as I was hoping for. I think the hand may have moved slow, or maybe the timing was a bit off on that specific scene. Maybe it's a little longer in the movie, adds a little bit more suspense. But we'll see. We'll see what they got. All in all, I think it's cool. We didn't get much of the musical part. We heard some really good music in the background that was very ambiance oriented, but not like a song oriented. It was more of like the score that you would have in the background. But I did like that. I like scores. So I liked what they had there, and it sounded good. It had a nice creepy feel for the moments that it had to be creepy. Had almost a fun feel for the moments that weren't creepy. And we'll see what they got on the musical side. But what do you guys think? I'm not sure when it comes out. Well, you guys let me know when it comes out. I didn't see that. Maybe does it show it here? It just says later in 2016. Oh well. But if you guys saw it, if it has come out yet, let me know. And are you excited to see it? Is it something that you really wanted to see? Do you like horror musicals? What kind of musical do you think it's going to be? Comment below and let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. And I will see you on the next video.